Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a rivalry matchup in the NFC South. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading the charge, this second-round rookie making his first NFL start.
Being drafted in the second round, that put an extra-sized chip on his shoulder. He had 31 other teams in the NFL to prove wrong from that day on. And he's fought his way into the starting role for his first career game, the start of what he expects to be a stellar career.
Taken in by Downs, left side. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one's caught by Mooney. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 card, 18 card.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Looking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Buccaneers bringing out a dime look. Third down coming. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
What's up?
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Escapes out to the left. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. On the give. This is Irving. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
9 yards. That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
Here's the give to Irving.
at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
The Falcons, 24-yard line.
180!
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Jalen Walker on the coverage.
Baker throwing again. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Jukes one defender. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Escapes a defender. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, they go with McClellan. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gets this one to London. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers.
From the 42. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And he brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and long. Bradley Pinion on down to punt. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular loves a chance to have him back for Buccaneers ball or Mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Baker now off the play fake. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Now hang on, we have an injured player out there, and everybody knew who it was straight away. That's their quarterback in some pain, less than a quarter into this season. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get it.
Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this. You're covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're lining up to punt a little shy midfield.
Fair catch.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Falcons.
They give to McClellan from the gun. Jukes out a one-stop. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
And the Falcon first down.
They go to McClellan again. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Once again, it's McClellan. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
2 yards on the play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Second and 10 now. Avoids the sack. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up third down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
They give to McClellan on the inside handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Into the hands of Pitts. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Third down.
A give here to McClellan. He's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he'll try to hit this one well. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Juke to the defender. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Once again, Irving. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Baker now from the gun. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down before the return gets far. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Brings up 2nd and
2. Here's 2nd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That's a short gain of 1. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. He'll pass it this time. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Falcons looking for the game's opening score. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down. Hits his running back. Down to the 10. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
To number 9, Emeka Abuka. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Play fake. It's Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29.
2nd and 4. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw to that direction, and how well the defense had that one covered.
Bradley Pinion brought on now for the punt. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They give to Irving to start this drive. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41. Jump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneers
Throwing, Baker. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
to Prescott.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
On the pickup. It's second.
From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Another Buccaneers 1st down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball and start the 2nd half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. He's got London left side. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the 1st half. What will happen in the 2nd half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
1st down throw here. Mayfield hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
From the 43. He's the in route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. Escapes a defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10.
1st down, here's Baker. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irvin who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Mayfield now from the gun. Outside, this is Ibuka. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. But that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. They're out and set, first and 10. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. McClellan running behind center. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They're going play action. Hits him on the in route. Tackle made right around the 26. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Handoff to McClellan. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Run begins with a run by Irving. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go, second and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Third and long, Mayfield. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Slot receiver headed left. Here's a handout from McClellan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now run by McClellan. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now looking to throw. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Falcons.
What is this?
Setting up a throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground with McClellan. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They're calling for a stoppage now. Looks like we had somebody injured on the play. Oh, and this is notable here. It's Drake London who's hurting. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. They'll try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. He's going to throw this one. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
5-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. Completed over the middle. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Third down.
Mayfield keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Tampa Bay.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. They've got 1st down from the 31. They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And they stop it. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis.
Pressure coming. Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
To throw is Mayfield. We've got a screen to the running back. They have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
A 35-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
And the Falcon 1st down.
This is McClellan. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up, and he loves to dish out a big hit.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Now it's McClellan. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From midfield now. That's brought in by Mooney. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to call some back. They make it third and short. QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
A gain of a yard.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Running back sent in motion. Man in motion here. Looking to throw it this time. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
The coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
They'll throw it. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating, and it's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on second and goal. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Back to throw now. From the pocket, looking for a target. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. From the left hash, 34 yards away.
34-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that will make it a field goal game.
Certainly a great job to get this one. We can't help but think back, though, to the one he missed earlier. How this would be tied if he could have connected in. He's hoping they can find another way to score and maybe set him up to tie it.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Back to throw it. He's running for it. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First throw for the backup now. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
He's running it right on the option. Big gain has them across the 40. And they finally get to him at the 15. A pickup there of 39. And the Falcons will have a first.
39-yard gain on the play. And the Falcon first down.
From the red zone now. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. From the gun, they go with McClellan. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Fielded at the 7. Takes out a one-stop. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard
Setting
line.
up to pass. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now. Got his man. It's Auden. And he'll get it up to the 44. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
The Buccaneers.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. 6 defensive backs out there. Falcons in the dime on 3rd. Now to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on it. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hall. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They give to McClellan from the gun. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They go to McClellan again. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. What a season opener we're being treated to here, Brock, as the ball is teed up. Here we go in overtime. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. First throw of overtime now. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. From the gun, Mayfield. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. They don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to now hit. Mayfield loses the ball. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. All right, right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.